deadly Monday and Tuesday for American forces in Afghanistan. In a 24-hour period, 8 lost their lives in combat, including a bold Taliban attack on a police compound in Kandahar. So far in July, 45 NATO troops have been killed, 33 of them Americans. Against that backdrop, the Senate Foreign Relations Committee heard from Obama's special regional diplomat, Richard Holbrooke, on $8 billion Obama wants for civilian assistance this and next year. Holbrooke tried with great difficulty to persuade skeptical senators to give General Petraeus more time and complained that corruption is siphoning off U.S. civilian assistance. Senator Kerry compared Afghanistan to Vietnam, and his Republican counterpart, Senator Lugar, was also wondering why there appears no real progress against an upswing in insurgent attacks against occupying forces.
Our progress is decidedly mixed, particularly in the South, where the Taliban are strongest.
Military operations in Afghanistan are proceeding without a clear definition of success.
It will take time, and it will take resources.
It's not only Congress which is impatient with the war in Afghanistan. A new public opinion poll shows that most Americans believe that Obama cannot win the war. The new CBS poll finds 62% say they believe the war is unwinnable, and that now for the first time, a majority, 54%, want a definite troop withdrawal schedule from Afghanistan. Most who identify themselves as Democrats and independents in the poll want an exit strategy, while most Republicans think that will only lead to defeat.
This is the first time we've seen some of the poll numbers kind of shooting up as high as they are with Americans against the war. And really now what's new is that they're calling for a plan to bring them home. We have 54% of those who were polled who want to see an exit strategy, much like how we have right now for Iraq. I think we're seeing a real shift now because in recent days we've seen a spike in U.S. deaths. We've also seen the firing of the commander who was on the ground, and again, without knowing what the end game is and sort of seeing the same scenario on the ground being repeated for the last 9 years, it's no surprise that now Americans' attitudes are starting to shift.
As for Obama's request for $33 billion more to pay for his troop surge, some in the Senate are now blocking the money after the House narrowly approved it. But Pentagon Chief Gates pleaded with senators on Tuesday to okay the money, and a vote is expected soon. Mike Kellerman, Press TV, Washington.